broker to help resolve your case? LifeLock will provide one for you. Does it really work? Meet LifeLock member Leon.
It's really something to have this service when you need it.
Leon received over 50 parking tickets in New York City, hundreds of miles from his house, with fees totaling over $3,000.
I was so frustrated, I said, you know, I've got a LifeLock. I should probably call and just see if they can do anything.
LifeLock promised Leon the issue would be resolved. When an impasse was reached, Leon's agent gave him some news.
She said, Leon, you're not going to pay these tickets. We're going to hire an attorney in New York, and we're going to take care of it in the distance.
LifeLock hired an attorney who went to work for Leon, getting every single ticket dismissed.
LifeLock finally did it, and they got all the 55 tickets deleted. I didn't pay a dime. It was just a great feeling.
These days, thieves don't just break in, they log on. Your information is in a lot of places. Your protection should be too. That's why LifeLock includes the power of Norton for even more protection for your identity and your devices, where so much of your personal information lives.
LifeLock and Norton gives you an edge against identity thieves.
Today's connected world is full of threats you might not see coming. Credit card alerts, bank statements, and even monitoring your credit isn't enough to see if your identity is being used by thieves. LifeLock helps you see more threats, like more online loans, unauthorized USPS address changes, your information on the dark web. And now, LifeLock is adding a layer to protect your devices, too. With the power of Norton, we help shield your devices and your personal information stored on them from ransomware, spyware, and other online threats. Start your membership right now for as low as $9.99 a month and get 30 days free with promo code MORE. All memberships include identity threat detection and alerts with agents working to fix issues, LifeLock's $1 Million Protection Package, and award-winning Norton Security Protection for up to 5 devices, all at no extra cost with no deductibles and no hidden fees.
I feel that LifeLock with Norton is keeping me one step ahead of the bad guys.
And remember, use promo code MORE to get 30 days of your membership free. And promo code MORE unlocks even more. For extra security at home, you'll get this document shredder. A $29 value, it's free with your annual membership when you use promo code MORE. Your identity and protecting what's yours matters. So don't wait until it's too late. Join in minutes.
My son looks to me to help protect him. My wife looks to me to help protect her. And I look to LifeLock to help protect us all.
LifeLock with Norton. More detection, more protection. Call 1-800-514-0957. That's 1-800-514-0957. Or visit getlifelock.com. Use promo code MORE to get 30 days free and a free shredder with annual membership. Become a LifeLock member today. Call right now.
Do LifeLock alerts work? Ask Paul, a heart surgeon who doesn't have time to worry about identity theft. When a thief attempted to steal his identity, LifeLock was there.
That morning I was going into heart surgery and I got an alert that there was a potential credit card being processed under my identity. And I quickly called LifeLock to inform them that it wasn't me or my wife. And within a matter of minutes, before I got to the operating room, LifeLock made it so that it was able to clear up the whole issue so that I can go into the operating room completely focused on my patient rather than being distracted and concerned. LifeLock takes care of me like my patients would expect me to take care of them.
We've all heard about how identity thieves steal huge amounts of personal information in data breaches at businesses or large companies. Jim Stickley is going to show us one way thieves pull this off.
Your personal information is everywhere. Corporations such as healthcare companies, insurance companies, general business are all storing that data. What's surprising is how many companies don't do an adequate job of protecting themselves from things such as badges or props or uniforms, which allow me to gain access into their facilities. And once I'm in that facility, I now have access to gain that data as well. For example, I can bring in a Wi-Fi access point, climb under someone's desk, and just like that, I can have access to the corporate network. With that device now in place, from the outside, I can now access the corporate network, which gives me the ability to start hacking away all night long.
We all hear the news. Over 1 billion records have been stolen through breaches in recent years. Did you know if you're part of a breach, you are much more likely to be a victim of identity fraud? If it happens, LifeLock members have help resolving it.
It came out of nowhere. Someone had rented a car in my name and not returned it using my identity. It was terrifying. A repo man came to my residence and I was his #1 suspect. Fortunately, I was a LifeLock member, and my restoration agent helped me to follow up with all of these companies, make sure there was as little impact as possible. It's really nice to know that if something were to happen again, LifeLock is there to help protect me.
What can happen to personal information and records stolen in a breach? Jim Stickley shows Carrie Byron where your information could end up.
So identity thieves have all this data. They have all of our personal information. What happens next? What do they do with it?
They have all this data that they now want to either use for themselves or sell. Oftentimes, they'll go out and they'll sell it. And the easiest place to do that is on the dark web. So let me go ahead and show you the dark web. So this particular site really focuses on selling social security numbers and personal information.
This reads like a shopping site.
It's exactly what it's like. You know, we can click on this one, for example, and it says valid IDs, social security number, date of birth. This is all the information that makes you who you are and allows identity thieves to commit identity theft.
And so you can take this information and, I mean, you could apply for credit cards. Like, what else can you do?
Well, they can also go out and get something like a driver's license. So now, for example, I get pulled over by the police, but I'm using your identification. Now there's a record that's been put out. And if I don't show up with the court date, you're now the one who's going to get the warrant sworn out for you, not me.
You could actually commit a crime in my name.
Absolutely. And that's what people don't really think about when they're thinking about identity theft, that it stems far beyond just a credit card.
Someone got a hold of my driver's license number and obtained tickets pretending to be me, giving my information to the police officer. My employer told me that I had 7 days to clear it up or I would be unemployed. I had to prove that I was innocent because to them, I'm looking guilty as if I have something to hide.
I feel like there's a crazy amount of threat, and it makes sense that you'd want to take measures to help protect yourself.
Absolutely, and that's where layers come in. And LifeLock with Norton is giving you those layers of security that you need. You know, the first thing is you're protecting the devices themselves. By protecting the devices, you're not able to get the malware on the computers to begin with. Then, let's say something does happen, and now some criminals got your information out there. Now you have LifeLock, who, if they see something in their network, they're going to alert you and let you know, hey, there's a problem. And then, more importantly, they have agents that they can assign to you to help you resolve those issues.
When Kim's tax returns were stolen, thieves got all the personal identifying information for her entire family.
We started getting notifications in the mail from the IRS indicating that so many people had filed taxes in our name that it appeared as though we owed $50,000.
Fortunately, Kim and her family were all members of LifeLock, so they weren't left to deal with this on their own.
When I was having to deal with the IRS, I did not have to make a single phone call. They did the heavy lifting. It was such a good service. It was so comforting. I couldn't protect my children from having their identities stolen, but at least I can help protect them with LifeLock.
Most of us procrastinate more than we should. We know identity theft is a very real problem. We think we'll put a plan in place someday, right? Why not join right now? It's time to put someone on your side to protect your devices, to help spot problems before they grow, and then to help fix those problems. LifeLock with Norton delivers the layers of protection you need in this connected world, alerting you to threats, helping protect your identity and your devices. Don't wait. Become a member today.
If my identity is compromised, they go to work.
I'm not worried. LifeLock is there.
Why not have that added layer of protection so that you can sleep well at night?
These days, thieves don't just break in, they log on. Your information is in a lot of places. Your protection should be too. That's why LifeLock includes the power of Norton for even more protection for your identity and your devices, where so much of your personal information lives.
LifeLock and Norton gives you an edge against identity thieves.
Today's connected world is full of threats you might not see coming. Credit card alerts, bank statements, and even monitoring your credit isn't enough to see if your identity is being used by thieves. LifeLock helps you see more threats, like more online loans, unauthorized USPS address changes, your information on the dark web. And now, LifeLock is adding a layer to protect your devices, too. With the power of Norton, we help shield your devices and your personal information stored on them from ransomware, spyware, and other online threats.
I feel that LifeLock with Norton is keeping me one step ahead of the bad guys.
The LifeLock Identity Network scans hundreds of millions of data points per second, including data from applications for things like loans, credit cards, cell phones, and more. If we see your information being used, we'll send you an alert. If there's a problem, our agents will work to fix it, making calls and following up, even waiting on hold for you.
I know that LifeLock is going to be right there. They'll alert me, and they'll let me know exactly what I need to do, if there's anything I even need to do.
And listen to this. When you join, you will be covered by LifeLock's powerful $1 million protection package for the life of your membership. If your money is stolen or if you have expenses due to identity theft, LifeLock will either get it back for you or reimburse you for it up to the limit of your plan. Plus, we'll provide lawyers and experts if that's what it takes.
I was covered through my membership for personal out-of-pocket expenses, and I received a check for approximately $1,200.
LifeLock said, we're going to get an attorney to take care of this problem for you, and we're going to go the distance.
LifeLock with Norton is the only identity theft protection that gives you the power of Norton security with technology to help shield up to 5 of your devices. That means your computer, phones, and tablets can be protected from threats every time you use them, including online, where you can be exposed and attacked from anywhere in the world. Start your membership right now for as low as $9.99 a month and get 30 days free with promo code MORE. All memberships include identity threat detection and alerts with agents working to fix issues, LifeLock's $1 million protection package, and award-winning Norton security protection for up to 5 devices, all at no extra cost, with no deductibles and no hidden fees.
Having LifeLock on my side means there are people out there that are willing to help me, to fight for me, and not leave me holding the bag.
And remember, use promo code MORE to get 30 days of your membership free. And promo code MORE unlocks even more. For extra security at home, you'll get this document shredder, a $29 value. It's free with your annual membership when you use promo code MORE. Your identity and protecting what's yours matters. So don't wait until it's too late. Join in minutes.
When I don't know enough about something, I call on an expert. And when it comes to my identity, the expert I use is LifeLock.
LifeLock with Norton. More detection, more protection. Call 1-800-514-0957. That's 1-800-514-0957. Or visit getlifelock.com. Use promo code MORE to get 30 days free and a free shredder with annual membership. Become a LifeLock member today. Call right now. The preceding was a paid presentation for LifeLock with Norton, paid for by LifeLock.